How are you? What a wonderful shop. Do you mind if I have a look in?
No, you're quite welcome. We just sell stuff for local people that make it.
Yes.
And we just take a percentage to pay our electricity.
Isn't that wonderful? And so we've got some scarves. Mum used to have these on the oven door.
They're very popular.
Yeah, look at it, very colourful too, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
So we've got some cushions, look at the stuff. Crocheted blankets, hand sewn pillows and cushions that would look good. Wouldn't this look good on someone's fancy couch in the city? Hey?
Sure.
Mate, if you're from the city watching this video, you should get out here and buy it before someone else does. Here's where all your unique items are. Gee, you just got so much to choose from. Maranoa Arts Gateway is the place you come to buy all these locally handmade goods, and look at the colours in them. Wowee. Everything. Ruby, this is beautiful. Because this is the lovely Mitchell. It is the gateway to the outback, Ruby. How long have you been in Mitchell for?
All my life.
You're
Born and bred.
Born and bred Mitchell girl. Well, there you go. No arguments here, Ruby.
I wouldn't give it up.
No,
Anywhere.
no. Yeah, and look at you. You're the one sitting here with the doors open. And hopefully have many of our people been through?
Yes, this morning I've had a wonderful night.
Have you?
Yes, I made up over $200 here this morning.
Oh, that's fancy. And what does that mean for the people?
Oh, it's wonderful because it's been very quiet. And it's only tourists that keep us going.
Yes.
You know, the locals don't spend much with us. And I just didn't know how this year's tourist season
was going. Yeah.
It has slacked off to when we started, years ago. Oh, it used to be fantastic and we'd make big amounts. But we're still struggling along. Yes.
And it's this very reason we're putting a spotlight on this, and I'm so glad I've met you today, both, because you're the reason we're here. That's the truth. You are the reason we've come out to these areas, because there's real people with real hearts that need us to turn up.
Yes.
We've got all the comforts in the city, we've got all the comforts at the coast, we've got everything we need on tap in abundance, but all the magic's out here. All the magic's out here.
That's what I said. I can't understand people going overseas when there's so many beautiful places. Well,
at the moment, they're not allowed to go overseas.
No.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. And if that isn't a call to arms, if you're watching this video, to get out here and say hello to these lovely folk, then I don't know what is. But look, thank you very much for allowing me to have a look around the shop. I am super impressed. I'm Ronnie. G'day, Daryl. What are you cooking for us, mate?
Corned beef,
Oh,
pickled pork,
stop it.
syrup dumplings done in the camp oven,
Oh,
and bread and crumbles.
Good to see you.
See ya.
How's the trip been, mate?
Bloody wonderful. It's been unreal.
How'd you hear about it?
Trip?
Yep.
Through Adam and Letitia, actually.
Okay. Righto.
They approached us and said what they were doing, and of course we jumped on board straight away. And
Yeah, and why'd you like it so much?
I think it's all just about giving back to the community. These little towns out here, you sort of forget about them because they're so far away, and it's good just to be able to come out and give back and see how the country's living. So
Yeah, exactly. What's been your highlight for you this trip so far? What's something that was particularly heartwarming for you?
look, I think the biggest thing is seeing how many caravans are here and everyone together, and how we all sort of bonded and giving back. So I think that's probably the biggest thing for me is just seeing how people can get together and have a good cause.
Yeah,
So
and what impact they have.
that's exactly right. Yep.
That's excellent, mate. And from TAG's perspective, a little bit about them.
So TAG, we're an Australian manufacturer. We design and manufacture tow bars and weight distribution kits. So it's good to see everyone out here trying to do the right thing and supporting a local brand. So
Yes.
it's great.
Excellent. How can they get hold of you?
They can jump on our website, so it's tagtowbars.com.au. They can jump on there, they can see our nationwide distribution, or they can give us a phone call and have a chat to us there.
So TAG Towing is obviously another genuine choice, other than say some of the other bigger names that you might be familiar with, like a Hayman Reese or something. So if you're looking for a tow bar that you haven't quite found that's right yet, definitely check these guys out. TAG Tow Bars. Mitch, good to see you, mate.
Good to see you.
We've got a couple of days left on the trip, and then it's all over. But it's been a great ride, hasn't it, mate?
That's it.
What would you say to someone who's thinking about coming next year to the rally? Why would they come?
Look, I think the biggest thing is just remember that the towns are out here. They're still operational. They're still families. They're trying to run businesses. There's caravan parks out here. There's water.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to come out. There's plenty of things to see and do. So I know it's a long way, but it's part of the fun.
Magic, isn't it?
So,
Yep. All right. Thank you. We'll see you again soon, Mitch.
will do.
We're here with Major Mitchell, Caravan Park. How are you both? So, we're first night down. What do you think having everyone in the park?
Oh, it's amazing. Like it just for the whole town, and it's just a boost to the start of the season, and we're just so stoked. And just for Letitia and Adam to put this on, and everyone that's associated with it, we're just ecstatic. The barbecue for the school last night. That's already the principal was they want to put a new shelter up, and the funds from that is just going to really boost it. They're really excited to be able to be doing this. So it's all a boost. They're excited to be offered
The chance.
to do
Yeah.
it, so.
Isn't that amazing? And you know, it's not a lot of work, a few phone calls between people and stakeholders that can get those things organised easily. And I must say, when I was enjoying dinner last night, the enthusiastic attitudes of the people preparing the meal, they were just as excited the fact that they were able to prepare it for us, I felt, and they really enjoyed us.
Well, when we were first approached by Letitia and Adam to host your group, we thought, well, let's put it to the town of Mitchell, and everyone put their hand up.
Yeah.
We were very proud, being Sunshine Coasters and all, and then coming out here and feeling the country proudness again. I thought, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah,
let's all
mate.
get together as a community and engross your...
Yeah, and us city and coast folk, we sometimes lose that kind of remembrance around or regularity and connection to the country, and there's so much. You know, there's so much to enjoy out here, and the human element, I think, is richer in some ways than those areas, because there's so many people in those areas you can't possibly connect with everybody. But apparently, in your town here, like most people would know most people generally, well, in some ways, and that's a totally different dynamic, isn't it? And it's full of care and support and love, because everyone's got to look out for everyone and do the right thing by everyone, and that's great to see. Well, that's it for Mitchell. Yes, another wonderfully warm response from the locals. Obviously a small little town, a lot of people use it as a stopover, as the first kind of leg out from Brisbane. We stayed at the Major Mitchell Caravan Park right on the river there, directly across from town, which made it very convenient to just go up and go into town, walk over to the Artesian Spa. And that's a beautiful place there. It's It's got 2 artesian spa, natural water spas that they're got one running at hot and one running at cold, so you can jump in heated or normal and just float in the wonderful surroundings there. And they argue that the water, being so rich in minerals and everything, is really good for your body and soaking up into your system. So anyway, either way, beautiful spot, wonderful place, great counter lunch at the local pub in town. And the school, their hospitality, they come down on our first night, cooked us a massive dinner, all the trimmings, dessert, prepared at the local school and brought over. I did not hear one person with a complaint. It was tremendous. There was dumplings, there was pickled pork, there was corned beef, all the sauces. Nothing like a good home cooked meal. And we've had plenty of those on this trip, and you know what, they're the most fulfilling of all, I reckon. So the enthusiasm from the locals was just off the charts, and we felt really welcome. So be sure to stop in and stay in Mitchell instead of just stopping over, and just check out all the wonderful things they have to offer you there, and I'm sure you won't disappoint. So we're heading to Miles now, which will be the last stop on this wonderful grassroots tour that we've been lucky enough to be involved in, and then on home. So off we go to Miles.